Somewhere along the way, someone sold you a story. Get it right the first time. Don't start until you are ready. If it's not perfect, don't show it. That story is a cage, and you have been living inside it. Look at this mug. It has a chip. It is not perfect, but it still holds the coffee. It still warms my hands. It still does its job. Perfection is not a requirement for usefulness. The only requirement is showing up. Watch a child learn to walk. They do not study biomechanics. They do not wait until their legs are strong enough. They do not ask for a manual. They stand, they fall,
They cry for a second.
and then without shame, they try again. Nobody watches a baby fall and says, "Wow, what a failure." We celebrate the fall because the fall means they are trying. You have become so afraid of falling that you forgot falling is not failing. Stopping is failing. The child does not compare their first step to an Olympic sprinter. They just want to reach the table. They just want to move. What would you try today if you weren't trying to be perfect? What would you start if you only had to be 1% better than yesterday? I visited a sculptor once. His studio was a mess. Half-finished hands, faces with no eyes, bodies missing arms. I asked him, "Why do you keep all the failures?" He laughed. He pointed to the finished statue in the corner, the one everyone came to see. He said, "That one took me 3 years. But look at the floor." I looked down, broken stone everywhere. He said, "Every piece on this floor is not a failure. It is what that statue had to lose to become itself." You cannot carve a masterpiece without making a mess. The chips, the mistakes, the drafts nobody saw, the versions you deleted. That is not waste. That is the work. Progress is just perfection, slowly losing its grip. The hardest brush stroke is the first one, because before the first stroke, the canvas is still perfect, untouched, infinite possibility. After the first stroke, it is real, it is flawed, it is yours. Most people die with blank canvases. They waited for the perfect idea, the perfect moment, the perfect version of themselves. But perfection is a ghost. You can chase it forever.
You will never hold it.
Here is what nobody tells you. A imperfect thing that exists is infinitely more beautiful than a perfect thing that never does. Your crooked first step, your messy first draft, your shaky voice on the first try, that is not weakness. That is courage. And courage is the only thing that moves the world. You will never be perfectly ready. You will never have perfectly mastered it. You will never wake up one day and magically be the person who doesn't struggle. But you can wake up today and be the person who tries. Not perfectly, just truly. Progress does not demand perfection. Progress just asks one thing: keep the clay wet, keep the brush moving, keep showing up. The masterpiece is not waiting at the finish line. The masterpiece is every imperfect step you take to get there.